What's up, YouTube? It's your boy G Money. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. And this is another episode of Sidewalk Talk. Had to repeat that, am I my brother's keeper, a couple times because, I said before I wasn't going to let people in the comments get under my skin. And I wasn't going to waste a lot of time addressing people in the comments that just get in there to say stupid stuff just to annoy me. But here I am. Now, I had a person in the comments the other day that was in one of my videos. Oh, he was in the comments of one of my videos, and he said, it seemed like you need to be taking your own advice. I think it was under the video of be careful going over to a female's house. He says, you need to be taking your own advice. He wrote it in big ass capital letters and some laughing emojis. Everything that I talk about on this channel is based on a true story. Either I've been through it, either it happened to me, it happened to a friend, it happened to somebody I know, I witnessed it, or heard about it, or seen it with my own eyes. But all my shit is true. I'm not making up no stories on this channel to entertain nobody. Everything that I'm talking about is authentic. You know what I'm saying? So, and it happened in my younger days, my stories that I'm telling. So, when I say I was slipping and I was doing this, and I even explained that in that story that, I was tripping. I went over there, I ain't have nothing on me. This is me talking about the 20-something-year-old me or the teenage-year-old me. I'm not that dude anymore. I'm a grown ass man with a teenage kid. So of course I'm taking my own advice, dumbass. You think I'm just talking just to be talking? You think that firearm that's right in front of this camera is not coming outside with me every day, dumbass? You think that I'm going to move in with a female without my name on the lease? Dumbass. You think I'm going to move in with a female, period? No, a female going to move in with me or some shit like that. Why? I don't know. I think people like, like I said, it's trolls out there that just, they want to get a reaction. And I'm giving him right now what he want, the feedback that he want. So, you know what I mean? I shouldn't be giving him this attention right here, but that kind of bothered me. Why is people so stupid to say, sound like you need to be taking your own advice? You think I'm not taking my own advice? You think I'm just talking just because my lips move? So, my advice is for younger people. Majority of the shit that I'm saying on here ain't for people my age, because they should know the shit by now that I'm saying, but people that are my age that watch my videos, they relate to what I'm talking about because they've been through probably some shit similar in their younger days, and an older person can slip up too. So every now and then, an older person do need to hear what I'm saying right now, because they can slip up too. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for something to happen. You forget to bring some shit with you that you need, and you end up at a female house or some shit like that. It can happen. So older people need to hear it too. But just most of the shit that I'm talking about is just me feeding information to a younger generation, teenagers in their 20s coming up that need to know, hey, it's not a game out here. You can get messed up out here if you're not prepared or doing your thing or moving the right way. The majority of the reason why I was slipping back in my days wasn't because I was doing it intentionally, but I live in New York State, so it was damn near impossible to get your gun license. They had so many rules and regulations to get a weapon. They put you through so many hurdles to get your concealed carry license that nobody had to tell you. Either don't have the time, or you just don't want to put up with all of the hassles that you had to put up with to get your license. And New York State did that shit on purpose. You know, people had jobs, so you don't have time to take these long ass classes that they wanted you to take, or you know, these training courses and all this other shit that they wanted you to do back then. So that was part of the reason why I wasn't carrying, or most of the people that was around me wasn't carrying. Nobody really wanted to go through all of that shit to get to have to go get a license. You know what I'm saying? And plus, it would have been a bad time for us to have been carrying it too anyway, because you're not supposed to be drinking or under the influence while you carrying a firearm. And that's all we used to do back in the day, was drink and ride around looking for females and trying to party and stuff. So drinking and carrying firearms is a terrible idea. So it was a good thing that I didn't have a firearm on me back in the day, because like I said, I'd have been under the influence, and if somebody might have approached me the wrong way with my temper, you know, being the way it was then, and being under the influence, that would have got me put in jail quick. So, you know, think before you make a stupid ass comment in my comment section, man. Talking about I need to take my own advice. I'm not talking just to be talking. That weapon that you see right there in front of me, I have a license to carry it, and it comes out the door with me just like my clothes do. My clothes is on me, that's on me. That's a part of my outfit. Mandatory. I can't even forget about it. It's right next to my bed. Everything that I'm getting ready to walk out the door is right there it's right there next to everything. So that caught slipping without that is not going to happen in my story. So you ain't got to worry about me, bro. You know, with your laughing emojis and trying to be funny and shit all in my comments. You be safe. You be safe, and you try to help your 2 subscribers be safe out here. Because I came over there to see how you helping people, how you educating people, and how to move. And I happened to see that you had no content on your page, and you had 2 subscribers that's following nothing. So while you trying to be funny on my page, what are you doing? You know, I'm actually trying to help people. You're over here trying to be a fucking clown. And I don't have time to entertain fucking clowns. So, you know, this me just wanting to let everybody know that this comes over here on my channel and has some slick, stupid shit to say. You know, when I'm talking about past situations, past encounters, you know, that everybody makes mistakes in their younger days, and you make mistakes as an older person, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just sitting up here, when I'm telling stories, I'm talking about stuff that happened 20-something years ago that I made a mistake and did. And so the people that's in their 20s right now that listen to me, or that's in their teens that's listening to me, that might be slipping up like this too occasionally, can understand. Listen, I better tighten up, because I don't want to go out like that. Don't nobody want to go out like that, laying up in a female house, and some boys running up in there on you with ski mask on, and you ain't got nothing on you to get yourself up out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. That's what this video was about. Just me responding to a clown, which I'm not going to do any more videos respond to any of you clowns again. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at all. I shouldn't have did this one, but something kept bothering me for some reason. I'm one of them people that it's hard to not say what I feel. So if something start bothering me, I got to get it off my chest and say something. You know, a lot of times my mouth got me in a lot of situations that if I would just shut up, I probably would have got out of a lot easier than it had to go down. But sometimes I just can't. I have to say what's on my mind. I'm one of those people. While you know, I'm not one of them people that like to get pushed over or talk to any kind of way without responding. So yeah, this video, you know, it's just like, come on, man, let's be serious. You think I'm sitting up here giving all these pointers and all of this past experience stuff out, and I'm not following my own advice? I'm telling people to carry. I'm telling people to keep their head on a swivel. I'm telling people to be careful going over this person's house. Be careful letting people come over to your house because that's dangerous. You know, be careful who you tell your good news to because some people don't want you to succeed. You know, pay attention to people that you tell your good news to and they don't even have a good reaction towards it because they look like they disappointed that you have something good going on in your life. Be careful who you put in your vehicle with you and ride around with you. You know, be careful. It's just a whole. It's so much people. It's people out here are out to use, man. It's more people out here ready to use people than it is people out here ready to try to help and build. You know, people want to exhaust you out of everything they can and then move on to the next. And, you know, once they got you for everything they can, they don't need you no more. They're going to treat you like shit. They're going to treat you like they never knew you. And that's what I'm trying to avoid from happening to y'all. Y'all young people out there that think everybody in your circle is 100. Everybody in your circle is your homie. Nah, they wouldn't do that to me. That's my boy. Man, you're going to find out the hard way if you don't pay attention to your circle, man. And pay attention to how people act, people body language, people comments. You know, motherfuckers be saying little slick shit in a joking way. And it's like some hating ass shit about you, but be laughing when they say it like they just joking with you, but they mean that shit. You gotta pay attention to that, to people that just always got some hating shit to say about you, but they want to laugh and joke with you, like they just playing. Pay attention to that shit. Pay attention to the homeboy that's always trying to put his hands on you, wrestle with you, and all that shit to grip up with you, or you know what they be doing when they be doing that? They testing you out to see if they can overpower you, where your strength is at. If y'all got into it, can he beat you? Can he overpower you? Motherfuckers be testing you like that. You know what I mean? You be just thinking y'all just doing a little y'all young, y'all just doing a little wrestling, playing around. This motherfucker right here trying to see if it actually go down, can he take you? Is he stronger than you? Do he got better hands than you? Motherfuckers be doing that, man. Motherfuckers be doing that. That's why I stopped playing with people like that as I got older, because I started realizing people be putting their hands trying to touch you and trying to test your strength, where your power at. If you know what I mean, if you got a weak spot on you, you know, jabbing on you and trying to, man, don't touch me. Keep your hands to yourself. You know what I mean? Don't put your hands on me, because I know what you're doing. You sizing me up. Don't size me up. So yeah, man. This video already probably made it a little too long, you know. But this is just a message to people out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I do take my own advice. It's my advice, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you can either take it or leave it where it's at. That's up to you. But I'm not trying to lead nobody down the wrong path. I'm not trying to tell nobody to do no shit that's going to get them arrested or killed. I'm trying to help you. If you got a problem with that, then this the wrong channel for you. So this is your boy G Money. Once again, am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. And this is another episode of Sidewalk Talk. Y'all keep your head on the swivel. Keep the Lord in your life. And either take my advice or don't. I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you swim. I'm out. Did I say that right? Nah, I didn't. I said I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you swim. I meant I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink. Y'all know what I meant to say. I'm out.